For this session, I wrote 81 words. For this session, I wrote 72 words, and my week's total word count is 712 words.
After all, it was in its nature not to learn, not to retain knowledge. Once it became trained, its nature was transgressed, and it was no longer free. I finally finished The Possessed, and this was an incredible experience. I don't have all of my thoughts gathered. I think it's going to take me quite a while to process this book, and I am for sure going to be thinking about this for a very long time. It is definitely my second favorite Dostoevsky book, following the Brothers Karamazov, and I will have to say that I think that Constance Garnett's titling as The Possessed is more fitting than other translators who have titled this work as The Devils or Demons. I'm not going to go into my reasoning why I think the titling is more fitting, because I think it would give away the story, but I want to explain it adjacently in pointing out a consideration of the difference it is to label something as a devil or a demon versus a possession or one who is possessed. And though there is quite a lot of mention of devil, devilishness, demons in this book, I don't think that titling really captures the more psychological, psycho-spiritual themes than does the titling of The Possessed. I am emphasizing this detail of the titling quite a bit, and this is because I think that it is actually quite an important factor in your experience reading this work. And yes, it has been widely argued that Garnett's translation isn't the most exact or precise or accurate. However, intuitively, I do think that she really captured the essence of the feel of this work very, very well. And I really do think that the feel is most important when it comes to translated works, but also it really does affect the overall experience of the book. And so if you're someone who's had difficulty getting into Russian literature, it could just be a matter of finding the right translator to get into it. When I select translators, I don't always go off of the familiar off the bat. I will do sample reads, and I will pay attention to the prose or the style of it, and I will pick the one that immerses me the most. Moving on to more books. I'm actually gonna keep this video really short today because I am struggling to talk. So without further ceremony, let's dive right in. First up, I have this set of 4 little philosophy books. We've got The Age of Reason. We've got The Age of Analysis. The Age of Enlightenment. And The Age of Ideology. I love philosophy, but sometimes I just need a light dose of it. So I thought these would be perfect ways to get that sampler, get that little taster, maybe to read in between my larger studies. Next up, I got the Bacchae, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, and Other Plays by Euripides. And I got Simone de Beauvoir, The Ethics of Ambiguity. Lastly, I got Literary Essays by Ezra Pound. I am going to get to my writing in a little bit, but that is it for this vlog, and then once I have my writing session done, I will add that clip at the end.
For this session, I wrote 91 words.